Race and welfare for people of color, POC, go hand in hand. Being knowledgeable and literate on the race issue is one of the most potent management tools an organization can have. When it comes to racial literacy, the first thing organizations can do is stop using terms like BAME and referring to people of color as ethnic minorities. The truth is that while black people and people of color may be a minority in the United Kingdom or the United States, with an estimated 8 billion people on the planet, 7 billion are people of color. Globally, these communities constitute the great majority, the most diverse, and the bulk of the global workforce. In 2023, black people and people of color, or black communities and people of color communities, are acceptable terms for organizations to use. Be aware that certain people of color may take exception to being referred to as people of color, mainly as a result of racial experiences passed down from generation to generation. People of the global majority is the ideal term for organizations to use to refer to people of color. People of the global majority, PGM, should be the default term for people of color. When compared to ethnic minorities, or BAME, people of the global majority is an empowering, positive, and elevating term, while the former and latter are marginalizing and dismissive. Due to variables such as age and perceptions of words and terminology, the language deemed permissible by an organization may be unique and specific to that organization. When it comes to being racially literate as an organization, using unique and distinctive vocabulary that is accepted internally is excellent practice. It will give employees the confidence to talk about race-related issues without worrying that they might come across as racist. According to Mental Health First Aid England, MHFAE, in the workplace, 50% of black people have experienced racism. 29% indicated the encounter had a negative impact on their mental health at work. 70% of people of color have reported experiencing racial harassment at work. 33% of black employees feel their race is a barrier to promotion or the next career compared to just 1% of white employees. A survey by the Harvard Business Review found that 79% of black employees in the US think they have to work harder than the non-black coworkers if they want to move up in their jobs. Other studies in the US have discovered 58% of black professionals believe they are not offered equal opportunity for growth. Applicants with black-sounding names are 50% less likely to obtain a call back for an interview than those with white-sounding names. 32% of black employees have encountered workplace racial discrimination, compared to 13% of white employees. Racism, institutional racism, and job discrimination are all major issues in the United Kingdom. A problem that has a significant negative impact on a company's bottom line. It is not only causing mental health issues in PGMs, but it is also costing businesses a fortune. According to Route 2, an organization which empowers companies towards systematic and long-term change, ethnic prejudice in the workplace costs the UK £40 billion every year. This amounts to 1.8% of GDP, or £10 billion more than Rishi Sunak's coronavirus response plan. Racism is expensive. The new normal provides us with a great opportunity to get things right and capitalize on the opportunity that diversity provides. Currently, the data shows that existing leadership in many firms in the UK and the US is failing terribly. The change needed will require new leadership and management perspectives, a topic I have written extensively about in my book Managing People in the New Normal. The World Economic Forum stated that the business case for diversity in the workplace is now overwhelming. As reported by Guida, a mentoring and career development platform, businesses with diverse management teams experience 19% more revenue. Diverse boards improved earnings by 43%, and diverse firms are 70% more likely to enter new markets. People Management, one of the leading HR media brands in the United Kingdom, analyzed 200 management teams across a variety of industries. They found that diverse teams make superior business decisions 87% of the time and make faster and better decisions 60% of the time. According to PricewaterhouseCoopers, 85% of CEOs with a diverse and inclusive workforce saw greater revenues. According to the Boston Consulting Group, A global consulting business, diversity in leadership teams leads to higher innovation and financial performance. They noticed that people from various backgrounds interpreted challenges in various ways. They discovered that people from different backgrounds viewed problems in different ways. This diversity solved issues, increasing the chances of one of the solutions being effective. Race equity training is an excellent place to start when it comes to tackling racial literacy in the workplace. It focuses on assisting individuals and organizations in understanding how race and racism affect the workplace, as well as how to create more inclusive and equitable workplaces. Race equity training can take many forms, including workshops, seminars, and online courses, and it can address issues such as implicit bias, microaggressions, intersectionality, privilege, and allyship. This program aims to assist individuals and organizations in recognizing and responding to systematic racism and discrimination in the workplace, as well as to build an inclusive culture that values diversity and equity. Racial equity training can assist individuals and organizations become more aware of the concerns and obstacles that people of color encounter in the workplace. This can assist organizations in creating a more welcoming and supportive work environment. Improved employee engagement. Employees are more likely to be engaged and motivated at work when they feel appreciated and included. Race equity training can aid in the development of a sense of belonging and the promotion of strong workplace relationships. Better decision-making. By reducing bias and encouraging critical thinking, race equity training can help people and organizations make better judgments. Customers, employees, and other stakeholders are more likely to see companies that prioritize diversity, equity, and inclusion favorably. Race equity training can assist organizations in developing a positive reputation as well as attracting and retaining outstanding talent. Increased productivity. When employees feel at ease and supported at work, they are more likely to be productive and contribute to the organization's success. Overall, race equity training is a beneficial tool for organizations looking to improve workplace diversity, equity, and inclusion. It can assist organizations in developing a more inclusive culture and cultivating a more engaged, productive, and varied workforce. An absolute must in the new normal. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe. Check out Mental Health and Life for all your training needs.